Andy, you were there watching Scherzer pitch in a game wearing a Mets uniform. Was it as beautiful as it sounds?
Well, it was, for someone who loves the Mets, it was beautiful, and for someone who loves the game of baseball, it was beautiful. What a privilege for me to be able to sit a few rows behind home plate with a master at work. I was next to the scouts watching him work. He was good. He was really good. It built as the game went on. The first inning, Scherzer wasn't as sharp. Nothing wrong with that. It's great for league debut. His fastball was 92, 93. He hung a couple of curveballs that were flat, one that was driven for an RBI single. So I thought, oh, okay, pretty good, but, you know, how's this going to go today? Second inning, he came out, he touched 96. The curveball was getting sharper. There was still some hard contact on the breaking ball, but by the fourth inning, he was really spinning that curveball and fooling hitters. I asked Scherzer afterward, after he was done with that on-camera session, I said, am I right that your breaking ball and your off-speed stuff got sharper as the game went on? That's the way it looked to me. He said, that's right, but I didn't like my slider today. Now, the Marlins hitters didn't like his slider either. They didn't seem to think it was bad today. They would look pretty foolish on some of them. But that's the one area where Max himself saw room for improvement. But overall, a tremendous performance out of the gate for him, and more than just a spring debut. He threw all his pitches and got outs with them.
Yeah, I mean, it's so early. Who knows what to make of this? So let's ask you, Terry, former manager there. You're obviously familiar with this. Are there specific things that you're looking for in a first start of spring training, and do you think it's different with a shortened spring training?
Well, there are some certain things. Obviously, Max explained it. You know, that is throwing strikes, which means, hey, their mechanics are good, his rhythm's good, he's pounding the strike zone. You know what? You're not really concerned about stuff the first outing, but, you know, this guy's a different cat. So, I mean, who throws 5 innings in the first outing? I don't even care if it's a short spring or a long spring. But it just tells you this guy, he came in ready to pitch. He's going to be ready to pitch. And he's going to be an example that a lot of kids down the road are going to have to watch and say, you know, that's what I got to do to be successful in the big leagues.
What is it specifically that you think makes him different and separates him from other starters?
Well, first of all, you heard how he pitches. He loves to pitch with adrenaline, which we've all seen. I mean, this guy stomps around the mound. He loves the environment. He loves noise. And, you know, Dusty Baker told me one time when he first went to the Nationals, he said, hey, this Max Scherzer guy is a different animal. He said, Terry, he's from the old school. He said his workouts are unbelievable. His bullpens are incredible. And he runs and runs and runs, which pitchers don't run today. And that's what the old guys used to do. I mean, years and years ago, guys ran and ran and ran to get themselves ready. And they'll tell you, if Max Scherzer threw 72 pitches today, and you can imagine in 2.5 or 3 weeks, when they're going to open up, this guy's going to be ready to throw 100 pitches, no question.